I hit the wrong thing. Hi, guys. Sorry. Hi, everybody. We're getting online. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Okay, nice. I love seeing all the Aussies that come in my chat. Thank you. I'm so tired of having to change that every single time. It's so annoying. TikTok is the worst. All right. Oof. How has everyone been doing? It is Thursday. It's Thursday. Throwback Thursday. Isn't that what that used to be? Isn't that what the kids call it or something? I don't really know. Hello, everybody. I am, yeah. Yeah, so funny news story popped up. I want to share it in a minute, but I'm waiting for more people to come in. Well, I guess not really funny, just more of a it's not really a haha funny so much as it is a shaking my head funny and why do people funny. Throwback Thursday. Yeah, that's what I thought, Yami. Thank you. Um Goodness me. No Name, did you like that video? In the server? Did you like that video? Oh my god. Hey! Look, we're already getting started. Thank you, Heavensley. I'm sorry. It's my day's already starting. Thank you for the 10 saying, hope you have a great stream. Well, I appreciate you. I hope I do too. Hey, Chris. Hey, Moose. He now says ceasefire is indefinitely. What? I don't always yell at them, Miss Damie, but I do, yeah. Yeah. Literally been doing nothing today. I mean, I wish. No Name, that was that was something. You know what I mean? But W has Heavensley for the 10. I appreciate that. Hi, Mel. Nice to see ya. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on that probably starting on Wednesday for myself. When it's necessary. Yeah, it's I don't always yell at people. I really try hard not to because I'd rather just have calm calm conversations. I got home and immediately started doing things instead of doing what I would normally do. You match the tone of voice they give you unless they piss you off, which isn't that often. Yeah, you have more patience. I have more patience than most. I will definitely argue that I have more patience than most. At least that's what everyone keeps telling me. So thank you, Aslan. Yeah, I just only see a 3-week extension. Awesome. Happy Thursday. We'll see. There's almost always children caller red. I don't know why. It's quite annoying. It's quite annoying. Oh man. You're the I'm definitely the person that just like relegates it all inside Aslan. That one I can say. I do the stimming a lot. Oh, I need to plug this device in apparently. That's fun. Y'all have no idea how interesting my afternoon was. And I do mean like very interesting. I mean, that's true as well, Jamal. So very interesting. It's always good to see you, Mel. I just saw that Hekacharak is on, so I'm surprised you're here. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I almost never get to see you. Ah, that's not what I wanted. What said anything about ruined? I just said something was funny. And I still believe it. There we go. Let's see. You call the number on the screen. Aw, well, thank you, Mel. Hopefully today we can get direct donations this time. I haven't had any the last couple of days, but we'll see. I think I might have to start setting a goal, and I hate the idea of that, but oh, my stress is pretty decent, I think. I tried, they didn't want to talk to me, lol, because I agree with you. Oh, gotcha. Me? Funny? I don't, am I funny? Or am I just, I don't know what I am exactly. I just got it. Oh, it is midnight for people in the United Kingdom, huh? Man, choo choo, if you gotta go to sleep, go to sleep. You go to sleep. Hey, Neely. Neely, that thing we were talking about, I'm probably gonna start it on probably gonna get mine started on Wednesday when I will be, guess what, guys? Co-hosting with Hector. We all know we love my friend Hector. On Wednesday, Pine Tree State of Maine. Is that what it's called? That's so fun. Let me get logged into this. This is always good. Let me pull up this article. People are gonna love this. I haven't finished reading it, but it's fantastic. We'll go over this. Oh wait, maybe we won't. Thanks for calling the stream. I'm sorry. Okay. That worked out. All right, guys. Let's put this up. This should surprise no one that this happened. Soldier used classified information to bet on Maduro's ouster, US says. Federal prosecutors arrested Sergeant Ken Van Dyke, who was involved in planning to oust Nicolas Maduro from power in Venezuela, used the information to place bets on a prediction market. Can you guys guess what prediction market they used? Polymarket. Who is on the board of Polymarket? Does anybody want to take a guess? Don Jr. Yeah, it's a fun name. Fun name. Ken Van Dyke. Okay. It goes into here, but god damn. Oh, in Fort Bragg. Oh, wow. Soldier, Master Sergeant Ken Van Dyke, who was stationed at Fort Bragg, formerly Fort Liberty, before that it was Fort Bragg, in North Carolina, made more than $400,000 by betting on different outcomes related to Venezuela after learning of the operation, federal prosecutors and FBI said. Yerp. But it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's all good, though, right? Thank you for calling the stream.
How you doing?
Doing well. How old are you?
32.
32. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay. What's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
He ran for president and won twice.
Is that all it takes?
Yeah, for him.
Okay. Did you like Obama?
No,
Did you like Bill Clinton?
that was before I was like what, not even 5 years old.
Okay. Did you like George Bush?
No, it was before I actually watched any of that, but no.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're logically inconsistent because both of them ran for president, all three of them ran for president twice and won twice. So you're
Well, I mean,
logically
that's your
inconsistent.
opinion. That's your synopsis.
Is it my opinion that former President Obama, former President Bush, and former President Clinton served 8 terms in office because they ran for election and then won 2 times?
No, you said it's illogical for me to think like that.
No,
That's
I
what I was
said you're
talking
not.
about.
I didn't say it was illogical. I said you are not logically consistent.
According to who?
According to your own words.
No, it's according to you, your opinion. That's just your opinion. You're a very emotional person, you know? That's your nature. You act on emotion. You think on emotion. You know, that's why you're upset with Donald Trump, because it's your feelings. You're mad at somebody that don't even know you exist. It's shocking,
Oh,
actually.
yep. I'm so mad at him.
You are. You talk about him
Yep.
every day. I be scrolling and I see you on here. I'm like, what is this girl's issue? Like, if you hate somebody, why do you think
Every
about him and
day.
talk about him every day?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, every day.
It's quite
Uh huh.
mesmerizing. I feel sorry for you. I
Yeah.
think you need a nice guy in your life. It's gonna work out for you
You're.
though. Okay. So yeah, so Trump's the man. He's putting these bitches in place. He's letting the world not be so worried, trying to show the world, it's not the feminine. It's not supposed to be the feminine idea that leads the world. Like, a woman's supposed to be in the kitchen and shut her fucking mouth and make a sandwich,
Oh,
not
Melania's
be
not doing that.
expressing her opinion in the
Melania's never
world.
cooked a day in her life. That means that they're not living by that standard. So that's definitely not true.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
Melania is not in the kitchen, sir. So
How do you
that's
know
not
that?
true.
Are you involved in her daily activity?
Sir,
Because
we
I
know
mean,
what she does.
any other woman,
Are you
any
not
modern
aware?
woman
Are
would have
you
left
not
Donald
aware of the
Trump.
fact that people
Aware of
follow
what?
Melania Trump around? She has paparazzi around her, kind of like she were, an actual celebrity, which she's not. So, yes, we absolutely do know that Melania Trump is not in the kitchen. So, he is not
You
propagating
know
the
everything about
nuclear
her life,
family,
and you know
in your
everything about
opinion, on what you said
geopolitics.
makes a nuclear family, which is
You
Get
know
it. Women are in
everything,
the
right? Right.
kitchen.
You
Yeah,
know
I can't
everything.
remember what it
You
was
know
called,
all
Zoe,
about
if I'm literally, yeah.
geopolitics and who should be in charge and how the
Melania
world should
doesn't
be
even live
going.
with Donald Trump, so you are zero,
Who gives a
literally
fuck?
0 for 2
Running
right
the
now. You're
country.
doing great.
He's a
You're
boss
doing
man.
so
Trump can
great.
have any bitch he wants. Trump can have any woman he wants in the world. Like, I mean, that
Oh,
dude's
you just
trying to
like
run a
man
country,
horse? Ew.
huh?
You're gonna end up with an STI with that attitude.
I mean, you could do all that all you want, but at the end of the day, you can't be upset about somebody that doesn't know you exist. That's not
I'm
mentally
not
healthy, man.
upset.
You are. You on here every day saying, why do you like Trump and this and that? Like,
Oh,
go
okay.
go go get some sunlight. Go
Are
read a
you
book in the
aware of
park
what's
and go meet a
required for your
guy.
body? I'm just curious. Like, I do love this. I love this when people say that. Are you aware of what's required for your body, your skin, to process sunlight into a tan on your body?
I know that everybody has their own journey and that, there's no
Oh,
definition
so
of
you
how.
don't know. Got it. So you don't know what's required. So I actually
Do you know
don't
what's in a fruit
have
cafe?
the
You can do
necessary
that
melanin
also.
within my body that it allows me to process sunlight into a tan. I just burn, and then it doesn't even stick around as a tan after the burn goes away and subsides. I stay white. So
Well, I mean,
also, like,
that
I don't
sounds
know if you realize
depressing.
this, but I have natural light literally to my left. Yeah, you're
That's
doing
all
great. Like, I
depressing.
literally
It's all
sit
depressing.
in the sun for silly little billies like you. I know. You know what?
Wow,
What
that sounds
4chan are
pathetic.
you on is what actually I don't want to know what 4chan you're on. You're probably in some deep dark interwebs.
No, I just been
Yeah.
watching people like you the last 10 years, and I'm just like, bro.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Hello.
You're a child. Anyway, caller needs no, actually, Cluminati, I thought of something even better. Okay. Cluminati. Eat some oleander. That's a deep cut. I'm just gonna put that out there. There's only gonna be a certain number of people that understand what I just said. And why. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Hi, how old are you?
18.
Yeah, what's your date of birth?
I'm not giving you that information.
Okay, fuck off. Sorry, I did that with that guy because he's the same guy that tried to call Polly earlier and did the same thing to me when I was screening Polly's calls. And it's like, you think I don't remember? I remember numbers. Hey, Mike, thank you for calling the stream. Okay, bye. You're not 18, go away. Thank you. My melatonin was discriminated against? Can melatonin be discriminated against? Is that a thing? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hi, how are you? Hello? Okay. All right, but how does everybody else feel about the soldiers that are just making shit like... That's not what I want. Hello, how are you?
Yo, what's up?
Hi,
I'm
how
doing
old are
okay.
you?
You said what?
How old are you?
20.
20. Okay, and are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Say no, but listen, right? So I did vote for him. But that was like kind of before I realized that, either side you vote for, you're kind of just getting a Jew either way. It's gonna be a Jewish
Okay.
person.
We're not playing with that one. That's not funny. Hi, how are you? Thank you for calling the stream.
Hello. Hi. I was told that you guys think that Trump is a bad person, is ruining America. I'm from Aaron, Texas, and I think he was one of the best presidents we elected. All right. I don't know what you guys are saying about it. Like, I'm fine to debate you on this, but like, what are you saying that makes Trump a bad person and how he's ruining America?
What time is it in Texas?
It's 7:30.
Good try, but you are wrong. That's why you're in Canada. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how's it going?
Going well. How old are you?
I am 34.
Okay, and are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No.
All right, well, W, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Like the Jews are.
No, we're not doing anti-Semitic. You can dislike the Israeli government, but the shit that ain't happening. I'm not doing that stuff. All right, you're doing great things. Remember, everyone, get out and vote. Yes, canvass, engage in your local community, run for office, even if you think you have no chance. I agree. Thank you, Nameless, for the 10. I appreciate that, and that's a great message to share. Go away. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
You're a kid. Thank you for calling the stream. Hi, how are you?
Hi, sorry, I called in before. I'm just calling because I think the premise is a little weird. Because I think there's a lot of people who don't believe Trump is the one cause of all the problems. Like, he is just one instrument in the already unraveling of America. So I don't quite understand the target of the question.
Okay. Can you tell me the last president that actively went through and tried to dismantle the Constitution as we know it with their executive orders?
Well, I don't think anybody's been as brazen with it, but Nixon.
Ah. Gotcha. Yeah, and fuck his.
I mean, are
What's
you
his
talking
damn
about
name?
rhetoric, or are you talking about like
No, I said with
people who've
executive
actually
orders.
given executive power to?
Yep.
I mean, like Cheney, George W.
Dick
Bush era
Dick Cheney. What
gave
position
more
did
power
he?
over to.
Sir, what position did Dick Cheney hold?
Well, I mean, taking power away.
What position did Dick Cheney hold?
He was the vice president.
Vice president. What is the power of the vice president?
Okay, so you're asking specifically which president has undermined the Constitution, as if the Constitution is the one thing that's kind of holding up America?
That tried to dismantle the
what was the question again?
Constitution as much as Donald Trump has with his executive orders and or pressure on Congress.
I mean, probably not, but like.
Okay.
This is
Then yes,
like
it is
a
not. It's
build-up.
not a systemic issue. It is a
Well,
Donald
it is
Trump
a
issue.
systemic issue because, like, he's
It's
able.
not. If you can't even
he's
name
able
a
to get through
singular,
that because
if
there's
you
an
can't
overall culture of
even name,
sycophants. Like,
right,
if
because he
he is
managed
just
to.
one head
I'm just letting you
figure,
know this. If
but
you
like,
can't
he was
even name a
to replace
singular
Mao.
other
Easy.
president that utilized their executive power to this degree in an attempt to dismantle or override the United States Constitution and the three co-equal branches of government, then yes, it is unique, or at least mostly unique to him. So I don't get it. Could have at least been right if you had said Woodrow Wilson, but that was back in the 1800s, so yeah. John said Abraham Lincoln did it his entire presidency. No, he didn't. Congress literally couldn't get into Congress because it was shut down because of the war. So, thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
39.
39. Are you still supporting Trump?
Yes, and I just wanted to answer as to why.
What's he
simply
done so
because,
far that's earned your continued support? Oh,
well, I
my
mean,
bad.
I
Thank
do
you, Jones.
support a lot of his actions, but I just wanted to say that I think no matter what party, you should always support the president.
I support the office of the presidency. I don't currently support the man holding that office. I question it. I question every
Yeah,
person
that's
that
what I'm
holds
getting
the
at.
office of president.
Yeah, and I agree with that as well. I think you should always keep the highest leaders in power in question, but I think that our undying support to the office of the presidency is what's most important.
No, because it's not a king.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's a little too dramatic way of saying it. I just mean like support. Like, if they do a bad thing, we should, hold them accountable. But if if they're on the up and up, like
Then
a
that
lot of our
wouldn't be a
presidents have been.
support.
I'm sorry?
So then that wouldn't be support or undying support. Undying support means blind loyalty. You do not question
Yeah,
them,
to like,
which so that is in direct opposite of what you just said.
well, I guess I'll try to wrap my head around that. But I just did wanted to say that I think you should support the president no matter what party.
I support the country of the United States of America. I support the office of the president. I don't support the man currently sitting in office.
I can live with that. But
Okie doke.
I just wanted to make my opinion voice, and God bless you. Thank you for what you're doing.
Sure, have a good one.
Thank you as well.
All right. And yes, thank you, Jack, for correcting me. I did forget. Yes, Woodrow Wilson was in the early 1900s. My bad. I can admit that I was wrong. Was it 1913 is what you said? Thank you. I appreciate the correction. Thank you for calling the stream. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
13.
Have a good one. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hi, I wanted to call and tell you why I support President Trump.
How old are you?
I am 21.
Okay. And what's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
Well, right now we're in the war with Iran, and he's trying to help the women and men who have been in the Iranian regime for 45 years. And the Iranian regime is trying to kill people who kill women who aren't fully clothed and not wearing face masks.
Okay, and how are we helping them when we're bombing the city and killing their civilians? We're bombing their capital and killing their civilians. How is that helping them?
We're trying to help them, but their leaders being selfish, and their leaders are being selfish, and they don't want to give up.
Sir,
Didn't Obama do the same thing
did
with
we
bombs
give
over
up?
Baghdad?
Did we give
Didn't he
up?
bomb
Did
other
we give up?
citizens?
Hi, did the United States of America give up when we were attacked on 9/11, 2001?
No, but that was a totally different
No.
reason.
Did the United States give up when we were attacked in 1942 on Pearl Harbor?
No, we did not. 'Cause
No,
that
we
was
did
'cause they were
not.
bombing
Wow,
us.
but yet we were the person that were attacked in both instances. And yet we didn't give up our
Yeah,
sovereignty or give up to the other powers that attacked us. Interesting. So why on earth should a sovereign country give up to a invading country that attacked them first? Thank you, Circle 1941. Would you like to explain that? Oh. I really do love easy concessions. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
You're a whole child. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hey, how old are you?
Hello? I'm 40.
40. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. And what's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
Well, I mean, I voted for him for his unfiltered, raw,
I don't
persona.
care,
So
sir. Can I pause you for a second? I don't
sure.
care about why you voted for him. I asked why you're still supporting him. So, like, what's earned your continued
For
support?
that reason. Okay, let me say he's not a career politician. He's raw. He's real.
He is a politician.
Well, now he is.
Right. And he's been involved in politics his whole life.
Okay, but he hasn't been president his whole life.
Neither has the majority of the entirety of the United States of America.
Yeah.
And he's been running for the office of president since since 2000.
Okay, yeah, he won, so he's president now. So I like him.
Is that all it takes, is just to run for the office of president and win?
Yeah, I'm gonna support the presidency. Like you said, you don't like the man, but you got to respect the rank. The office he held.
No, he's actively making a mockery of the office of president.
How so?
How so? We'll just start
Yes.
with the one thing I guess you like the most about him, his stupid mouth and the shit that he says. I'm curious about something. What was it, about 2-3 weeks ago? Donald Trump posted on his True Social that he was going to end a civilization which is called genocide. Is that presidential?
No, he's not.
It's not
But that's
presidential.
what your
Great.
definition of a president is. That's a career politician. That's what he expects for a president to be, in your opinion, your narrative. Like
No, you expect to
politically
be.
correct, say the
No,
right
it's not
thing,
about politically
don't offend
correctness.
anybody.
Sir,
Yeah, that's what you're thinking.
it's not about political correctness. There is a level that you are supposed to be at, a level of decorum that you are supposed to hold when you sit in the highest
Proper,
position of
prim and
power.
proper. There you go.
When you sit in a position of power over an entire country, especially over an entire country of 300 million people, right? And considered to be one of the biggest superpowers of the world, right? And yeah, it's highly disgusting when a world leader threatens to commit a genocide, which is against the Geneva Conventions and would be a war crime, and we'd be doing the same thing that fucking another person did in another country 80 years ago.
Right. You
Yeah.
said would be. Did he do it?
The fact that he didn't do it, does that make it all better?
The fact that he said it means
Does
that
it
he
make it
has the
all better
testicular
that he didn't
fortitude.
do it? No, I'm sorry. So guys, so there is this thing I made a video about before, right? Because Donald Trump has made threats, not to this level before, right? But he's made threats often throughout his presidency. So for example, back in August of last year, Donald Trump was telling Putin that if he didn't acquiesce to a ceasefire or meeting to end the war or make some kind of concessions in ending the war with Ukraine, that we were going to put sanctions on Russia. He was going to bring back the sanctions that he removed, right? That never happened. And now, April 2026, there's still no talks, there's still no ceasefire. Russia has ramped up their attacks on Ukraine. When you make threats that you don't uphold, then you are no longer believable when you make a threat. Do you understand that?
So you wanted him to destroy a civilization? Is that what you're saying?
No, but now he's the
You
paper
just said it.
tiger. That's not what I said. You weren't listening, or maybe you chose not to comprehend. Donald Trump has now become the paper tiger that he's called other world leaders because he no longer stands by his own threats. Again, threats are only useful when you actually follow through on them, when something that you required to be done did not happen, right? Instead, Donald Trump bent over and said, "Never mind, I take it back." Me pointing this out to you does not mean I wish Donald Trump would have done this. No, that does not mean that. I'm explaining to you what it looks like when other world leaders look at it and they say, oh, he never actually follows through on any of his promises or his threats. we can just do whatever we want. Because he can say
How
it,
do you
but
know
he's
what
never
they're
going to do
thinking?
it. Because it's already
How
been
do you know what
proven.
the world leaders
Yeah, it's
are
already
thinking
been
and feeling?
proven. Is there a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine right now?
No. You don't hear anything about
No, fantastic. And then let's rewind just to 2 days ago, right? Where at the beginning of the day, Donald Trump said, I'm not going to extend the ceasefire, period, unless Iran gives concessions. Iran gave 0 concessions. JD Vance stayed within the country of the United States of America. They didn't end up going to Pakistan. They stayed in the United States. They didn't go for any negotiation talks. They stayed here. And Donald Trump said, I'm extending the ceasefire for 2 more weeks because he couldn't stand behind his own backbone. And even he admitted that Iran gave no concessions 2 days ago when he extended the ceasefire further without any talks or negotiations. And again, I'll point out to you, I know you didn't answer the question, but Russia and Ukraine do not have a ceasefire agreement even after the threats Donald Trump told Putin back in August of 2025. And since then, Putin has ramped up his attacks on Ukraine. And Iran is saying, you're going to keep extending the ceasefire regardless of whether we meet with you. So why should we meet with you?
So what's happening in the meantime? What are we doing to the
Iran literally demanded to talk to fucking Obama and not Trump. Ooh.
Why?
Because
Like
Trump
Obama
is
can
a
do
paper
something right now.
tiger.
But who's depending on the U.S. now for oil? Who's sending carriers to the Gulf of America? That's what
Cool.
Trump is doing. He's setting us up for future success where other countries have to depend on us now.
No, we're
instead of
not.
us,
Are you do you know
relying
who
on them.
do you know what country the UAE is? Are you familiar with the
Yes.
UAE?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Are you aware that they've made the statement that if the war with Iran continues and the United States continues their own blockade on the strait, that they're going to start purchasing oil in Chinese yuan?
Mm-hmm.
Other countries are also threatening to start buying oil from anywhere but the United States in a different currency than the United States dollar, because Donald Trump has destabilized the Middle East once again. That has caused bombings on oil factories there. This isn't helping anyone. Yes, it's helping oil
So if the
companies
other
get
countries that
richer.
say they're
That's
going to do
it.
that, if their threats don't come through, would you have that same energy to them, saying that they don't live up to their word?
Yes, it makes them look like a paper tiger.
Hmm. Well, Trump's still president. He's cool, and he's doing a good job.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
I want to see this one. I haven't seen this one before. People are so fucking... well, he's president, so, win Trump according to them. Ah. Hi, how are you? Oh, wait, I already hung up on you before. Thank you for calling the stream. Say it slower. Also, guys, I just put that up on TikTok because I just want to see what it looks like. If you guys are coming in and you are new here, be sure to hit that follow, hit that subscribe button. We do have gifts. Ooh. Oh, there it is. That was pretty cool. Thank you. We do have gifts, super fans, memberships, subscriptions, and all of these other things available. Please consider sending them. It does help me continue to go online and do this 5 days a week. That was so cool. Thank you guys. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, how old
So
are you?
I am 19 years old.
Okay, are you supporting Donald Trump?
No, but I did want what I did want
I'm
to
okay,
say
thank
is
you.
that I want.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
You're also a kid. Thank you for calling the stream. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm not sure, like 39, 40? Why'd you
Oh,
drop me?
okay. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Oh, God, no. Never
Uh,
was.
well, thank you,
Is
man.
that an issue?
Yeah, I am just looking for people that still support Trump. Thank you. That is such a cute gift. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 35.
35. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
Okay, what's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
The Iran war and broader grand strategy. Yeah.
Why
It's a
is
good
the
idea. Like, I
Iran
don't know what you're
war a
talking
good
about.
thing? Thank you, Tony.
I mean, do you know who Eldridge Colby is?
No.
Okay, so Eldridge Colby is the Undersecretary of War, and he laid out it's mostly Eldridge Colby's kind of fingerprints on it, but they laid out the national security document last November, which lays out why the U.S. is doing what it's doing, which is generally a policy of containment for China. And so, like, obviously, you're
That's
looking at
working
all
out
these
so
individual
great
things.
when a major purchaser of oil, known as the United Arab Emirates, is looking at changing their purchasing plan when it comes to
Do you know
oil
what?
to
Do you know what a
Chinese
currency?
yuan.
Do you know what a current? Do you know what a currency swap
Oh,
is?
yeah, how does that affect the
Okay.
Chinese yuan, the UAE wanting to purchase oil in Chinese yuan
Yeah. So they say that it's a bargaining tool to get a
as a
swap line in
bargaining
U.S.
tool? How's
dollars.
that working out for the United States right now? Because they said this a
Well,
week
they haven't
ago.
they haven't done it. They're making this promise
Oh,
to get a swap
what's their
line.
business
We're
deal that they've
extending a
made then? What's the business deal that they've made then?
Yeah, they're not. They're first of all, the UAE isn't buying in yuan, so we can talk when they are, because they're not going to, right?
What's
All
the
these Arab
business
countries
deal
are
that they've
begging the
made
U.S. for
then?
protection.
What's the business deal that they've made then?
I'm telling you that this is
What's the
hard to
business
know
deal
exactly.
that they've
You're like
made
reading.
then?
You're like
What
reading.
is
You're
the
like reading a
business
headline
deal
and you don't
that they've
understand
made
it.
then? Do you see how you're not answering my question? So every time you refuse to answer, I just repeat it. So what is the business deal that they've made then?
Listen, people they did.
Okay. So you're still not answering the question. And Laura, all he would have to do is say that, but he's not even saying that. So what's the
We're at
business deal that they've
no
made then?
the U.S. dollar
So what is
is
the business
gaining
deal
the
that they've
highest
made then?
percentage.
What's
The
the
U.S. dollar
business
is gaining
deal?
the highest percentage
You
of
can't answer, can you? You can't answer the question, can you? You can't answer the question on what the business deal is that the UAE has made.
What are you
You
even
can't answer
talking
that,
about?
can
The
you?
business deal?
Awesome. Maybe you shouldn't bring something up that you don't know anything about. Hi, how old are you? Interesting. I know, right, Moni? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Absolutely. How are you?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
I am 38 years old, and I just wanted to say, I know you're going to tell me that do I support Donald Trump or not. I'm a moderate conservative, and I just want to say that I appreciate what you're doing. I served this country 8 years active duty in the Marine Corps, and I'm absolutely a John McCain-style Republican, but I will absolutely tell you that this is horrific. So keep up.
Awesome. Thanks, man. You have a good one.
You too.
Interesting.
Hi. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
30.
30. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
Well, I was able to buy a house at the age of 24 under his economy. Interest rates has actually been a lot lower since the
Did
Biden
Donald Trump,
administration.
are you telling me that Donald Trump gave you the check so that you could buy your house?
No, but he helped the
Oh, he
economy.
didn't give you your money. Okay. What significant piece of legislation did he pass that assisted the economy so that you could purchase a house? Can you name it?
He is for the working class, man.
Oh, that's not what I asked. What piece of legislation did Donald Trump pass that significantly helped the economy? Oh, vibes, my guy. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, welcome to North Carolina. Yes, I support Trump. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 55.
55.
Proud patriot.
Fantastic. And what's Donald Trump done so far that's earned your continued support?
Well, let me start with funding HBCUs since his first term. Let me start with closing down the borders to almost nothing. Let me start with ICE getting rid of criminals, and still a crime to cross the border. Let me start with
Okay, you
shortly
can't
after
start with things. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
IGRC
Hold on.
killed 40 to 50.
Okay, I know you're reading down a list. Okay. You can't say, let me start with at the beginning of every point because it's lost its credibility after point 1. Once you keep going, let me start with, let me start with, let me start with. That's hilarious, Neely. You already gave somebody bingo. That's insane. Okay.
You're insane. Come on, eat a
You
burger.
don't know grammar
Oh,
or
well,
sentence
I mean, I'm not
structure.
highly educated like you are with your glasses, but listen, 40 to 50,000.
Glasses have nothing to do with an education level. It's just about eyesight, but okay, odd.
Step because you can't.
Yeah. Anyways, when it comes to the HBCUs, absolutely, Donald Trump did ensure that they have guaranteed funding at the lowest level that they have ever been funded in the 21st century. He has, in fact, cut their funding by about 70% with just the funding that we're talking about that's guaranteed every single year without needing additional congressional approval. So that's not a thing. Okay. That's not a thing. He's funding them at a lesser amount than any president has in the 21st century. So,
But I know you muted me so nobody can hear.
yeah.
I mean, same thing. Trump, Bush. So why is
Well, I guess if he knows he's muted, then I'll just, keep going. Let's see. He brought up immigration and the fact that we have like no one coming across the border. Sir, I don't know how to tell you this, but at the U.S. southern border, we don't keep track of crossings. So just because the Trump administration told you, Caroline Leavitt told you this at their news briefings or on True Social or on Twitter, that doesn't make it true because we don't keep track of crossings. All right. You also made a comment about them deporting criminal immigrants. Well, I guess you must be also in support of every other president in history since the existence of ICE in 2003, because that's always been the process in the United States of America, that as soon as someone is convicted of a crime and they've served their sentence, they get taken out of the country because that's how due process works in the United States of America. And sure, Jack O'Lantern, if you can find me on DHS, CBP, or IC.gov, where we keep track of crossings and not encounters, I would love to see it. Let's see. Actually, there is a spot on CBP. I just remembered that. CBP.gov statistics, like what we do. Is it what we do? What we track? What is it exactly? Oh, yeah. This is the statistical data that they keep track of, right? Like if you just go directly to cbp.gov, woo, Customs and Border Protection, an official website of the United States. Oh, it's even talking about refunds for IEPA tariffs, wait times, global entry, log into global entry, port information, ESTA, know before you visit, trusted traveler programs. Let's see, there's also, let's see, about, isn't there a option to show where they keep track of things? I'd found it once before. It's not, anyways, they don't keep track of crossings. You can find encounters, but those aren't crossings. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Guys, if you are new here, be sure to hit that follow or that subscribe button. I do go live about 5 days a week. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, how old are you?
25.
25. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yup.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And what's he done so far that has earned your continued support?
He made me a millionaire. I bought a shitload of his Donald Trump memes coin.
I don't care about Bitcoin, bros. You're boring and exhausting. You're not worth the mental time. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. I know, you're so creative when you say stuff like that. It must really hurt your brain to think of something that creative. Ooh, thank you for that gift. I don't think I've seen that. Well, I have seen the last laughing disco, but that's okay. It's still cute. Thank you for calling the stream.
Let's go.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm doing good.
Hi. Can you turn on the stream in the background?
I turned it off.
Okay,
Thank you.
fantastic. Thank you. Are you still
I'm 19
supporting
years
Donald
old.
Trump?
I want
Thank
to
you.
debate you on a claim that you made.
Are
that,
you still supporting Donald Trump?
So you're a debate.
Fuckity fuck. Y'all don't know how to answer questions. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am there. I'm here. I believe you.
I already hung up on you. So that means don't call back. I don't know if you realize that. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how are you? Hello?
Hello?
Man, took you that long to try to lower your voice. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
No. Hi, how are you?
Hello? Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm aware of what your voice is. Stop trying to hide your number. You're not cute. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello, how are you?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Doing well. How old are you?
30.
30. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am.
Okay, what's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
So like I said, I bought my first house at 24 when the economy was at
Cool.
all-time.
So let's try this again. Pause for a second.
And
Calm
another
down.
reason.
No. Stop. Stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Thank you. No. No.
Asking me
No.
why I still vote for Trump.
No, that's not what I
Why
asked
am I
you.
still voting for Trump if I'm
That's not what I asked you at all. It's so difficult Okay. What's
No.
significant? Okay, stop. I will restart my sentence every time that you interrupt me, okay? What
All right. I'm sorry
significant
if I'm being disrespectful.
what significant piece of legislation did Donald Trump pass or sign into law that benefited the economy that allowed you to be able to buy your house?
I'm not gonna Google anything, but I recently
Gotcha. So
seen
you
that
don't know. So I will
interest rate.
reject your premise because you've presented no evidence to back up your claim. So
What do you
congratulations.
mean? So Biden hurt the
Oh, there
economy.
we go. There we
Biden
go.
doesn't
It's
allow
always got to
immigrants
be
in the
the.
U.S. to come
That was
in.
quick. Hold on. Do I have this? Do I have this one?
And
I don't
inflation went
remember.
super high.
Do I have it? Where is it? Ugh,
Are you right?
I
Am I right or
need
wrong?
this. Eli, where's the butt Biden?
What was that?
I said, just for you, I need something that goes, but Biden! Because you do so great. Wow, that's what got you to hang up? People are so weird. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
41.
41. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. What's Donald Trump done that's earned your continued support?
Wouldn't say Donald Trump has done anything. I would say it's one side versus the other side. So to be blunt, I don't vote for either side. So that's where I'm at.
Oh,
I think that's
okay.
where
So
most people
then
are
you're
at, to
not
be
who I'm
blunt.
looking to talk to. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, how old are you?
19.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No, but I wanted to tell you that you're doing a great job about this. I think Donald Trump is a disgrace, and I love how you're telling people about it. I just wanted to give you a great job for that.
All right, thank you. You have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
See, if she had said yes, I would have asked her for her date of birth, but very high pitched voice. Hi, how are you?
Hi. So I was wondering if you could debate me on.
Coming in hot. I'm not dealing with that if I'm being honest. Thank you for calling the stream. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Toodaloo-da-loo-da. Hey, fake Texan, stop
Shut up,
calling.
Meg.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Release the files.
I know, right? Thanks, kiddo. Thank you for calling the stream.
Yeah.
Awesome. How old
Hello.
are you?
25.
You said 25?
25. Yep.
Awesome. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Or just hang up. Thank you for calling the stream.
God bless you.
Hail Satan. Hi, how are you?
I'm just doing fine. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for asking. How old are you?
I'm wondering why age is a consideration here.
Because I am streaming on multiple platforms, and one platform requires a certain age to be able to speak on it. So, how old are you?
Okay, well, I'm 63.
Thank you. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Well, of course I am. Why aren't you?
I don't support a president that actively goes against articles and amendments of our United States Constitution.
Well, I want to know why you didn't put forth a presidential candidate that was better than him. So
Oh,
if Kamala
whoa.
Harris, who
Guys, I just learned today that I am apparently in charge of the DNC. So if that's the case, I recommend like no candidate to be the front runner for the DNC because I don't agree with most of the candidates. Also, your wife keeps asking you who you're talking to.
YouTube,
You
YouTube.
might yeah, you should probably listen to her. She says get off the phone. I kind of agree with her. W wife. W wife.
End it now. You don't talk to lady strangers like that. That's wrong.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You should listen to your wife before you sleep on the couch.
No, this isn't what this is all about.
She's like, you don't talk to lady strangers on the phone, and that is the best line I have heard. And somebody get Eli to clip that. You don't talk to lady strangers on the phone. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love his wife. Somebody please let Eli know. W wife. I needed that. He's in trouble. Like, you should hang up before you sleep on the couch. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, I'm sorry for interrupting. I just want to say this real quick. I do not support Donald Trump's propaganda, and whoever supports him are a disgusting human being, and they should not be able to have the privilege to be able to call themselves a human, because what they are supporting is unbelievably disgusting. And I'm so sorry for interrupting. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Timestamp is it's not that easy to see, Mia. I don't think you understand. Oh, it's about an hour in, Mia. That's all I can say. Is it's about an hour in. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
30.
30? Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what has Donald Trump sorry, how did you said that already? My brain is like going backwards for some reason. Okay. What's Donald Trump done so far that's earned your continued support?
Well, he's actually taken away LGBT and
I'm not debating the existence of people. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
You're definitely not 18. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm really good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Are you supporting Donald Trump?
No, I'm not. I just wanted to say that I love what you're doing and all of this bad stuff Donald Trump's done to our country. I'm glad that you're not supporting it.
Oh, thank you. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
Hey, I'm 33.
33. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I support Donald Trump. Did you want to know why?
What's he done that's earned your continued support?
Well, Donald's a predator, and I love predators.
Okay. Adventurous, thankful, pistat. What is that's an interesting title. Hi, how are you?
About genocide by a little darky nigger. Listen.
Oh my goodness, child. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello, my name is.
Nope. Hi, how are you? Guys, if you are new here, be sure to hit that follow, hit that subscribe button. I haven't seen any new memberships. Can we at least, like, I've got an hour-ish left on the live. Can we get 5 new members today over on the tubes? Also, please send super chats. It's the best way to support me. If you send direct donations, that's actually the best way to support me because every single penny that you send me comes directly to me instead of being cycled through an app. It's Mermaid RE0 across all platforms. And so that's the best way to do it. We also have gifts. If we can light up the gift gallery on TikTok, that would be awesome. I've had this gift goal up for almost 30 minutes and it's only been touched once. Thank you, CJ, so much for helping out with the gift goal. I do appreciate that. And TikTok, of course, keep double tapping that screen. You're doing great. Hi, how are you?
Well,
Thank you for calling the stream. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
34.
Okay, and are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. And what's Donald Trump done so far that's earned your continued support?
Everything that I feel like a president should be doing.
Have you come up with that legislation yet that I asked you for?
Yeah, you didn't ask me for anything.
I did, because you've already called.
No.
Jeez Louise. People are dumb. Like, I don't have caller ID. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hello,
Hi, how old are you?
30.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
What's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
Well, I recently voted for him. I'm continuing to support him. Is because he just passed a $200 billion bond buyback for people like us that are under 30 to buy houses, which I believe you're probably under 30 years old, and I don't know if you own a house or not. But now interest rates are at 5.99. Then when Biden was in administration, and they were over 10%.
That's not been passed.
It has.
No, it has not.
On January 8th, 2026.
No, he's proposed it. God, they're doing so well. They are doing so well. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
Hello? 27.
27. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Right, integrity.
No, I just want to say shout out to On the Spot Interviews. He's a really cool guy. You should go check him out.
Thanks. Not cool, dude. Guys, if you like the live, just hit that follow or that subscribe button. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? A row. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hi,
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
What's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
Particularly 2 things. I like that he, and I guess you could say kidnapped, but got the Venezuelan president. And I like his policies around nuclear energy.
Why was it a good thing that we kidnapped another world leader? Well, technically it'd be abducted. Kidnapped is for under
Yeah,
18. Why is that a
not
good
great.
thing?
um, so I have a lot of friends and family that are Venezuelan,
I don't care about your
and
anecdotes, so without bringing up your anecdotes, why is it a good thing that we abducted a world leader, even if he
I
was
think that
illegitimate?
the world leader should not have been in place.
Again, I don't
Or
care that he was legitimate. I even said that even though he was illegitimate, I'm asking, why is it a good thing that we abducted another world leader?
Because America's essentially has the ability to help people in need.
Helping them in need
And
would
those
be
people were in
offering
need.
them jobs or financial support. Instead, we've just destabilized their country, even if it is, albeit temporarily. And the fact that Venezuela still owes our oil companies millions of dollars that they haven't paid.
Because if they weren't stable to begin with, then it would be hard to destabilize something that was already not stable.
Yeah. Hold on. Why were they unstable to begin with? What happened that destabilized them?
So back in 2018, 2019, their
Mm-hmm.
inflation was crazy. I don't have the exact
Why was
numbers.
their
I can
inflation
pull them
high?
up.
Why was their inflation
Because
high?
the leader at the time, which was the current leader, was essentially regulating the way that they would get food. And so they would stand out you can watch videos or documentaries on it. They would stand out for hours and hours to get food because the dictator at the time, which is no longer in power, was regulating how much food they could get and inflation because of the way that they were utilizing the tax dollars on the people. So from a macro scale in Venezuela,
Incorrect.
they were really struggling.
Incorrect. The primary reason that led to the issues that you're talking about right now, and led to their increased inflation, is because the United States placed massive economic sanctions on Venezuela, which assisted in their destabilization, which assisted in their food crises, which assisted in destabilizing the value of their own currency, sir. Like, this is
No, I agree with
because
you.
the
If
president,
that's
who was
okay if
president in
America did that.
2017 and 2018?
Well, Trump did get into office at that point, but before that, it was Obama.
And
So then it would have
who
been
placed
Obama.
sanctions on Venezuela, though? The economic sanctions that I'm referring to.
I'm unfamiliar with the economic sanctions you're referring. Which year were
Donald
they
Trump
put in place?
placed
In his
sanctions
first
term, in his first
in his first
year.
one. Okay.
Yep. There is a reason why on his last day in office, he wrote an executive order that granted temporary protective status to Venezuelans within the country of the United States. You're
awesome.
Because he's the one that destabilized their country.
Interesting. And you're saying that you think that the tactics that he took on Venezuela in 2016 is the reason why.
2017.
Well, 2016 is when it started.
You said
So if you go back and look,
2017 and 18, so now you're moving the
correct. I said the
goalpost to.
inflation. No, I'm not
No,
moving the
you said
goalposts. I said that the
2017
inflation.
and 18 is when they were having an economic crisis, when they were reaching mass inflation, and when they were standing in food lines and not able to eat.
Correct. That is when it occurred. But inflation.
Fantastic. Cool. I love this. I love when people don't hear what they say, and then now because they realize how they done fucked up, they're like, let me say it happened in a different year than it actually happened. Again, we'll put this out there. Donald Trump offered them TPS status because he destabilized their country, caused a lot of their problems. Yes, I'm not saying Venezuela is perfect. The previous leader of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, deserved to be out of power. He was an illegitimate leader. However, that does not justify a sovereign country going into another sovereign country and abducting their world leader, because that now sets a precedent for any other country in the world that if they place a warrant, an indictment, an arrest warrant, a bounty on them, that they can just go in there and take their leader. And that's what that's done. It's not only destabilized Venezuela, but it's also caused uncertainty for other countries in the region. And now, while we're doing all of this, now we're doing the same thing to Cuba. So I think it's extremely irresponsible for people to support something like this without thinking of the long-standing consequences of our actions. The fact that we are no longer, sorry, the United States should no longer be engaging in imperialism in the way that we are. Donald Trump's Monroe Doctrine, his version of the Monroe Doctrine, is extremely troublesome, trying to act like the United States of America owns all of the Americas and that we need to have primary control or influence in the Western Hemisphere. That's also troublesome. We are not imperialists. We do not tell other countries how to run their country. That's not a good thing. Why are you saying it's a good thing that the United States, see, you can't interrupt me and hear the rest of my question. Why are you saying that it's a good thing that the United States puts their influence to try to tell other countries what to do?
So, and just some feedback here, and you might not want to receive this, but
Thank you for not answering the question. And thank you, Mickey, for becoming a member. Aslan, yeah. I don't know. I'd like for them to fly us to Korea. Let me read through some of these super chats. Or not. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Hey, Nasus from the Netherlands. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hi, I'm 24. If you're gonna ask, I was a previous Trump supporter in 2017 when he was first elected. However, on this recent election, I kind of lost interest. I'm more kind of in the neutralist side of things. Originally, I liked Trump for the economy originally, and the jobs he proposed and the closed border policy. But after, things with Epstein files and stuff like that, I kind of fell off,
Okay.
And I'm more of a neutralist. I don't pick a side. I'm not a Trumper. I'm not a Biden dude. I'm not left or right. I think that people were kind of, brainwashed in thinking that left or right, you have to choose a side. And I think that people should just wake up and vote for, someone that is just like us, like Farmer Joe, or, someone that would actually care for people's interest rather than a politician for money.
I don't disagree with you. I don't think that we owe allegiance to politicians, so I agree with you there, but thank you. Thank you, Rosa, so much for the 20 over on Cash App, said for your tireless efforts fighting stupidity. And Yuri, also thank you for the 5, said support for the great host. I appreciate both of you so much for sending those. All right, let's get to the next caller. Hey, Canadian, what's your damage? What's your damage?
What do you mean, my damage, bitch?
Why do you keep calling?
Yo, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fucking nigga.
Are you okay? Why are you so angry? Are you just angry because I called you out earlier that you weren't in Texas? Like, you didn't think that I knew exactly what time it was in Texas? There's actually very few states that I don't know what time it is in. It's just kind of how my brain works. So I don't understand why you're so angry. I mean, I get it. You're just racist. I hear that coming out of you right now. But perhaps if you weren't such a horrible human being, people would actually like you and talk to you. Instead, you're a lonely man calling strange women on the internet. And I'm sorry. I guarantee, I would imagine, you guys, my friends over in Canada, you would have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that there are, in fact, call centers. You know what kind of call centers I'm talking about in Canada that he could call because he's definitely very he needs it. I don't know if he needs to pay for it, which by the way, I do believe that sex work is in fact work. So I don't find any reason for you not to pay for it. You seem very lonely. You seem very upset. I'm not really sure why you're so upset. I do hope that you calm down, you pay somebody to sit with you and talk. That could be a therapist. You obviously probably need therapy. I understand. Wait, you wouldn't even be paying them. You're in Canada. You get healthcare for free. Why are you not already talking to a therapist? It's actually sir, yeah, I know you're so angry. I understand. It's quite obvious. I'm sorry. Again, I understand. You've never touched a woman before, and so therefore you feel like you need to yell at the women on the internet, and it's probably because of your foul mouth and utilizing slurs against people that don't even apply. Again, I advise you to go find your closest sex worker, pay for them. Maybe you need to create an account and pay for American women since you seem to like us so much. There is this website. There's actually a few websites, but there is one. It starts with an O, also has an F in it. It is 2 words. I think you know what it is without me even spelling it out because I'm sure you've been all up and over that website. If you need help, I can give you recommendations. I'm not on there, but I do have friends that are, and I can give you recommendations on who to go look up, okay? So I understand you're just a very angry incel. Please get off the internet. We need less of you there, okay?
You're awesome.
Are you coming to apologize for your oh no, you're not in Sorry. Hi, how are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not him. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I promise not all Canadians are like that. I
Oh, see,
apologize on
I
his behalf.
wasn't sure. Okay. See, I was going to ask you if you were calling to apologize for your fellow Canadian.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Um, I wanted to make a quick comment. I think one of your previous callers was making. I think it's something that's actually important for people to hear. And I first of all want to say I appreciate what you're doing. You're getting some debate out there. I know sometimes you just have some idiots calling saying the N word,
That is
and
so
as we
weird.
saw from the last caller, some Canadians besmirching the good Canadian name.
I
But
know.
what you said earlier about not bowing to any politician, I would even take that one step further and not necessarily bowing to one political identity.
Oh,
I used to be a bit of
100%.
a centrist capitalist myself, but I went to university and I made all kinds of friends in the LGBTQ community. I made conservative friends, and I think people should encourage themselves to be more pluralistic. I think almost every political ideology has something good to offer. And I think if we truly put our heads together as a society, there is good to take from everything. And times where you can be like, there's some people out there who really don't like the gays, but like they don't like the gays, but it has no effect on their life whatsoever. For the people who do support it, whether you have someone in your life who's, part of the community, or whether you're part of the community, right? It's a big thing to you, but for someone to let that go, I feel like it's not going to be a big impact on their life. So, sorry, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but just to say, encourage people to think a little more and kind of, you don't have to be a MAGA. You can be pro, closed immigration, but have more progressive policies elsewhere. You don't have
Yep.
to be in that box. You don't have to be a liberal. You don't have to be a progressive. So I just wanted to call in and to encourage some more deep thinking about who people truly are. Because I feel a lot more free now that I don't have to label myself a capitalist just because I believe that the minimum wage shouldn't be too high. Instead, we should provide more funding in terms of like welfare and all that, right? I don't have to anchor myself to capitalism based on that. I'm free now to kind of have both left, center, right policies and kind of be myself. So I encourage everyone to kind of do a little self-inventory.
Yes, I agree to not sticking to one party. I think it closes yourself off to other ideas. But I appreciate you. You have a good one, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's see. There were a couple of chats. Let's see. This one was MAGA for life. Thank you, Ada, for understanding my whole point. If you are here and you are MAGA and you are sending me super chats, I will not put it on the screen for less than $5. So, thank you, Ada, for knowing that and listening. I appreciate understanding boundaries. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
You're awesome.
I'm good, and you?
Doing well. How old are you?
20.
20. Can you speak a little bit more into your microphone?
Hello, is this better?
Yes. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Oh, of course not.
Of course not.
Oh, I'm not crazy.
Okay. Well, W, you have a good one. He said, I'm not crazy, and that's why he doesn't support Trump. I can appreciate that one. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Okay. Speaking concisely, allowing the call to speak. I do typically, it just depends on the person.
You're awesome.
It's called matching energy typically, but I do typically allow them to speak. It really just depends on the person. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
You fucking nigger bitch.
Bro, something wrong with people. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello.
This is amazing.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. We need to talk about.
No. Thank you. Is that Dustin? Thank you so much for the. Can we get huge W's in the chat for Dustin for the 100 super? Saying thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Dustin, for being here and sending that. That sincerely means a lot because I am going to be getting screeners and stuff soon, and that stuff costs money. It's insane. So thank you so much. That goes a lot. Goes a long way for me. I appreciate that so much. I had to pause to put that on there. I will circle back to it real quick. Oh, there. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you, ma'am?
Doing well. How old are you?
20, but I am in high school still. I got held back a little bit.
Oh, okay. Are you supporting Donald Trump?
I'm on the fence about that. I mean, not really, actually. I don't support him.
Okay. Well, thanks, man. I hope you graduate very well.
You're awesome.
What is this? I don't know that one. Hold on. Let me see. I don't support Trump. I want to correct you that there are sanctions on Russia. Donald Trump can't sanction a country that is already sanctioned. You can't even send $1 to a family member from US. Okay. You actually can send money to Russia. You just have to go do it through crypto. So, no. There are plenty of sanctions that can be placed on Russia. See, this is on any country, Elena. There are certain levels of sanctions, and the fact that Donald Trump did roll back other sanctions on Russia outside of it. So, no, he still could apply different sanctions onto Russia, which is the point that I was making, because otherwise, why would he say it himself? But thank you, Elena. I know you had to send that much in order to type that much, but I do appreciate your effort for that. The manatee, she tugged the chain. There's MAGA for you. I still love that wife for doing that. That was great. Thank you for calling the stream. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
You're also a kid. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
52.
52. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
What has Donald Trump done since he's been back in office that's earned your continued support?
Making America great again. Hey, you said something last night, ma'am, about you want free health insurance.
I was very specific on what I said. What did I say? That's not the full sentence.
You want free health insurance for children under 18.
Yeah,
Who pays for that health insurance, ma'am?
taxpayers.
Yeah, taxpayers. So it's not free, right?
It's still
so quit being
free.
a liberal.
Okay.
Parents need to get out and pay for their own children's health insurance, okay?
Yeah, very pro-life of you, am I right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so quit being a liberal. I just had
Uh-huh.
to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, you quit being a
Because
liberal.
taxpayers pay for free health insurance.
Yep,
Get
I
out and get a
know.
job and
You're
pay
so
for your own,
angry.
okay?
You're so angry.
No.
I'm so
Yes,
sorry,
I
but
am
I want to
angry
make
because liberals
sure.
like
I'm
you
so
are
sorry.
retarded.
Okay, Pookie, I know it's so bad. It's so bad that you have to do that already. Okay, yeah, I know. You're so angry. Okay, Pookie. So, I'm gonna help you out with this, all right? No, yeah, I know. You're so angry. Um, out of 32 countries in NATO, the United States is the only singular country in NATO that does not offer universal health care to our citizens. All right? You can say all you want, but they do it just fine and they're able to afford it. Fantastic. You can also look at China and you can look at India, where they also offer universal health care to their citizens. Okay? And so, what that means, and by the way, I brought up China and India because they have more than 3 times the population size that we do. Okay? India has 1.3 billion people in their country, and they are still able to offer universal health care to their citizen population. And I also just want to let you know the amount of money that we have currently spent on the war in Iran would have been able to pay for just 1 year of universal health care for the entirety of the United States of America. The budget that is proposed for the military for 2026 to 2027, and I say that because it would be October 26 through September of 27, that would pay for 2 years. Actually, hold on. See, the last estimate would be over a 10-year budget would be $7 trillion. So this wasn't even trillion, or was it billion? I'd have to look that back up. I don't remember. Either way, the budget that we're spending on the military, which is much higher than we've spent in previous years, could have been used on our citizen population to cover health insurance. Instead, you have Donald Trump that has told the United States population that we cannot take care of our citizens. It's not that it's not free, sir, or whatever you want to say. Like, I understand. I am very clear that it would be on the taxpayers. There is a solution to that. Instead of lowering the corporate tax rate every 8 years, as we've seen to have done, maybe increase it just a little bit. Okay. Thank you for that as well. So, like, my plan on offering health insurance to any individual under the age of 18 in our country, so every child, because I want our next generation to be better off and ideally even more healthy, right? That could have been paid for by what we spent on the war in Iran. Right now, what we see a part of our GDP is that the United States of America is one of the highest spenders on healthcare in the world. Out of our GDP, 18% of that is just healthcare costs. That's not how much money the healthcare industry is generating for the country. That's how much the United States populace spends on health insurance every single year. It's 18% of our GDP is how much money the individuals pay on universal health care every single year. Okay? I know it's very hard to understand that. If we look at the breakdown, health insurance costs each individual taxpayer about $15,000 a person. And the universal healthcare system, and that's what it is right now with it being privatized, right? Broken up on how much we spend annually, broken up by taxpayer. So everyone over the age of 18, how it's broken up is $15,565,000 per person. If we switched over to a universal healthcare plan over a 10-year budget, right, it would cost the taxpayer about $12,000 out of their money that they don't even see a year. Which number is higher, guys? Can you guys try to tell me which number is higher? Is it $15,000 that is higher, or is it $12,000 that is higher? Which is the bigger number? 15 or 12? 15 or 12? 15 or 12? Which number is the higher number? Oh my gosh, wait. Are you telling me that if we switched over to universal health care, it would actually break down to a lower amount per person? No! Oh my God. Wait, you're telling me that $12,000 per tax-paying individual is less than $15,000 per tax-paying individual that we currently pay in the United States of America? Wait, so you're telling me that the tax-paying citizen could be saving $3,000 a year, and that's to pay for healthcare for every US citizen that's currently in the country? Oh my God. Wait, we could save our tax-paying citizens $3,000 a year if we switched over to universal healthcare? Holy shit. Yeah, by the way, no one could hear you screaming this entire time because you use a slur. So, please. I say this with zero love and zero respect. Go eat some oleander.
You'll make.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, how old are you?
41.
41?
Yep.
Awesome. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yep.
Cool. What's Donald Trump achieved that's earned your continued support?
I'm just calling to respond to this rant that she's on, this crash out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then just wait on hold. We'll get back to you.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi, are you there? Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. How old are you?
13.
You're awesome.
I'm sorry, I can't speak to you. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hey, how you doing today?
Doing well. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Awesome. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, thanks, man.
I just wanted to know, can I put a big cock in your ass?
Ew, no. Why do men? This is what made Mia's background important today. Why are men blank? Why are men weird? Why are men gross? Why do men just ignore any kind of like consent boundaries or anything like that? Why do men? That's okay. I'll keep him up here just so I don't have to either hear the other guy too. That's like, I want to respond to the crush out that she just said. Oh, I'm so funny. All right, got a few of these to read, so we'll go back to these. Thank you, Leo, for the 1999, saying you are super dope. I appreciate that. I think I might have skipped you earlier. She tugged the chain. I did see that. I already said thank you. Zeno, thank you for the 4.99. MAGAs complain about mass immigration, yet they are starting wars or set blockades, destabilize regions, and cause mass migration. Shout out to Ari and Polly. I'll let them know. Choi, thank you for that. Between Gavin Newsom and Kamala Harris, which one would you vote for as president and why they stand out more than the other? I would rather vote for Harris again than vote for Gavin Newsom as a personal opinion. That is not going to be agreed upon by everybody. But yeah, I would much rather vote for Harris again than vote for Newsom. Let's see. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Awesome. How old are you?
21.
Said 21.
Yep.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yep.
All right. What's Donald Trump doing that's earned your continued support?
Trying to get immigrants out of this country.
Oh, the same thing that ICE has always been tasked with since they were created. Got it. So you support every country that's ever tried to get
But
undocumented
hear me out. Hear
immigrants
me
out of
out.
the country
He's doing stuff for good reasons. Because do you want drugs in our
for
country?
good reasons, sir. Drugs are illegal.
Yeah, but have you heard about those teens smuggling drugs over for the cartel and stuff, bringing people over?
Sir, that's been happening since well before fucking Bush. Like I don't know what to tell you. Well before ICE ever existed, we've always had people smuggling narcotics.
Also, have you heard the news about what is it? Is it Iran, Iraq? I forget which one it is.
What
The
about
war
him?
that he what is it? They called a truce or something for now, right?
Yeah, you mean the truce that in the morning Donald Trump said, I'm not going to accept any peace or I'm not going to extend the ceasefire with Iran until they acquiesce to something. Obviously, he didn't use that word. He doesn't know that word. Until they give something up or let up a demand that I want them, meet my demands. And then hours later, he extended the ceasefire with none of his demands met. Unless you're talking about the ceasefire between, thank you so much for the corgi, between Israel and Lebanon again, which is cool and all, but that happened after Israel struck Lebanon again and killed a bunch of people once again. So cool, and yet not because that came late.
Yeah. I have one question though. This is off topic, but is it true that Donald Trump wants to bring back slavery?
I have no idea about that one.
I heard that on like the news or something, like a podcast.
Yeah, I've got nothing for that one.
But if he did, what would you do? I mean, it won't happen, but like,
Well, I would fight against that because that's bullshit.
yeah, I would too. Well, you have a good day now. Have a super califragilistic day.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye. Guys, I just want to let you know, dude is still on hold. Thank you for calling the stream.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well. How old are you?
Right. I'm 47 years old.
47. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I voted for him, in the election, because he was campaigning. He had Tulsi Gabbard and RFK and everybody. And then passed, I'm a veteran myself. And, the foreign policy aspect of this, I've been seeing, not just soldiers take their own lives after they come home because we've been in a continual state of warfare for the last 25 years. But, as soon as he took the foreign policy turn to like Lindsey Graham country, it seemed like it all went south for me because I don't know, I feel like I got sold a bag of goods that ain't good anymore. So just taking a notebook out of old Smedley Butler. War is a racket. So.
Okay.
And then, the other thing I want to talk to you is also the, some other gentlemen we're talking about. I agree with you, like health insurance, obviously, it's there to enrich the insurance companies. I mean, my wife was in the hospital, and their insurance company bill comes in. You see they charge $20 for a can of Sprite and $35 for an aspirin.
It's
We
insane,
got to do
yeah.
something to get that out of control. Yeah, it's absolutely out of control. But, I'm not a left-right guy. I'm an up-down guy. I've been in the left-right paradigm for decades, and, I just figured it's just a way to keep the people divided, and we got to get together and figure this out. But, war with Iran and, talking about dictators everywhere there. I mean, there's dictators all over the world, right? The Spanish Equatorial Guiana. I mean, there's all places all over the world where there's dictators around. So, it's just wherever the oil's at seems like where we want to go. I'd just rather spend this money here stateside.
Oh, no, I agree. I would much rather have our currency spent in the United States on American citizens. So.
Well, right on. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, thank you. So thank you, Mia, for that message. Mia said he wanted to give farmers and hospitality owners rights to undocumented immigrant workers, which was a nod towards slavery. I totally get that. I forgot that he did that or mentioned that because that was so long ago. All right, thank you for your patience. So you're supporting Donald Trump. So please tell me, what's he done so far that's earned your continued support?
Trying to speaker here. I like his flexibility. I like his positions on.
Can he put his legs behind his head?
What?
Can he put his legs behind his head? Can he do full splits? You said flexibility. Can he do the splits all the way down?
You were like, what are you, 5?
Can he do the
what
splits?
Kind of question is that?
No, can he do the splits and get back up?
Are you a stupid person? Is that what you do? Is you try to take literal words and then cut people down?
Can he cross his arm all the way across his back? Is he double jointed? Dang.
Tell me you're
Damn,
not a
he's doing
serious
better
person
than
without
me. If
telling
he's
me you're
double
not a serious
jointed,
person.
he is definitely doing better than me. Oh, you know what I used to be able to do when I was younger? I can't do it anymore because, well, back problems, stuff like that. But I used to be able to take my leg and kind of put my knee over my shoulder, actually do that. It was very interesting. But then scoliosis happened, so there was that. So that's not possible for me anymore.
Wow.
That's okay though. I'm still pretty darn
maybe that's
flexible either
somebody who's
way.
just a
I can
shit
actually
person.
I used to be able to put my leg all the way up near my face too. So I could really kick high. That worked out well for being short because, people thought they could fuck with the short person, but the short person can kick back. But now it's just go for the back of the knee and they fall over real good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you.
I know, right,
have the
Anthony? I definitely
personality that you
should
do.
run for president because I'm super flexible. Well, at least marginally flexible now. I am less flexible than I used to do. Somewhat. Scorpion says Trump is good at flipping. Dang, that's really awesome. I could never do the splits no matter how hard your teachers tried. I'm sorry, Michi, to hear that. That sucks. I actually used to be able to do that. I used to be in gymnastics. I could do backflips. Yeah, that stuff was fun. Oh well. But I guess Donald Trump can do that. That's pretty awesome. Damn, I didn't know he was that flexible. The more you learn. Learn something new every single day.
Yeah, it's gotta suck being that one child that.
Anyways, I just thought that was pretty funny, guys. Rebecca, you've seen Trump do a cartwheel? Dang, it's pretty fucking awesome. We can't have humor nowadays. Can run a 30-second mile. Shit, he can run so fast. That's insane. He can just zoom. Wait, is that why he walks on top of the Oval? Sorry, not on top of the Oval, but walks on top of the White House and talks to reporters from the White House Roof. That's very interesting. AI can do magic with Trump. Oh, I mean, we know Trump loves AI. We've seen his AI Jesus. Trump is AI Jesus. He has to have his light up. Oh, yeah, he does have to have light up shoes in order to run that fast. That's true. You're right, Algie. I'm sorry. It is Dr. Trump. It was not Trump as Jesus. It was Dr. Trump. His mouth is flexible from eating all that McDonald's. Oof, man, y'all are tearing it up. Yeah, he's an expert at retreating. Oh, you know what? That's true, right? Because he keeps using the word excursion, not realizing what that means. Thank you, Johnny, for the sheep. It's so interesting. Oh man, so weird. What about the ice cream Biden? I mean, listen, the man wants to eat his ice cream while he's got cancer. Feel free, man. Goes by President Jesus. Oh man. Summertime would like to see Trump do a somersault. That was just fun to say. Even with all those bone spurs, impressive. Isn't that right? Like, wait, can you have bone spurs and be flexible doing gymnastics? That doesn't seem logical. So are you saying that he should have never been exempt from the draft? Wait, are we saying that his doctors lied when they exempted him from the draft? In a leotard, Rebecca. Oh my God. Wow. That's so crazy. I don't even want to imagine that. Luckily, I have aphasia, which means I can't envision things when I close my eyes. So thank God I never have to picture Donald Trump in a leotard. But caller, maybe that image is for you. 6'2" and I think it was 6'2" and 235 pounds is what he said. His taco ability is masterful, so masterful, Nardo. You are so correct. TJD has an open W for sure. Anthony, let's get some ice cream. Oh, 215 pounds, Neely. Holy shit. 6'2", 215. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah. Michi, he's obviously not. Okay. I think caller can now say that Donald Trump is not more flexible, right? Or he's not flexible. You can say that now, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You
I
can
wasn't paying
say that
attention. I was
you can say that
I was
Donald
just
Trump is not flexible now, right?
no, I was just letting you throw your tantrum like a
Is
child.
Donald Trump
So
flexible? Yay or nay?
whenever you're done, whenever you're done.
I am. I'm asking you a question. Is Donald Trump flexible? Yay or nay?
He's politically flexible, yeah.
Oh, that's not a flexibility. Anyways, sorry guys. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
28.
28. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No.
W. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you? Ain't that the truth, Mia?
What'd you just say to me?
How are you?
Oh, I'm very good. How are you?
Doing well. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 23.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Cool. What's your date of birth? Yeah. The Canadian is calling back again. I just don't get it. Yeah, Donald Trump is the opposite of politically flexible, because he doesn't bend on like a lot of things. Well, I can't even say bend, right? He has a very hardline stance when it comes to things until it affects the stock market, and his buddies that are like, we're losing money, Donald Trump, so we need you to do something. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Can you help us out? Can you help us CEOs out? We need to make some money. We don't know how to do it. Can you like back off on that thing? And then he will, because it's tantamount to market manipulation. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You're awesome.
Thank you for calling the stream.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well. How old are you?
I'm 37.
37. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am not, but I did vote for him. I made a terrible mistake.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you. I hope you have a good one, okay?
All right, see ya.
Thank you. I want to say, like, I'm not putting this on screen, but I do think it's funny that someone says I have a receding hairline, and it's like, nah, I've actually just had a big forehead my entire life. So, W4 head. Ha. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello,
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're awesome.
Uh-huh. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah,
Cool. What's your date of birth?
7/21/2007.
Okay. What's he done so far that's earned your continued support? Okay. Either you were not 18 and you were able to do quick math, which I always respect, or you were 18 and I don't understand why you just hung up. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Cool. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Thanks.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, what's Donald Trump done so far that's earned your continued support?
Do you know what the PACT Act is?
The PACT Act, yes.
So he was a big supporter and passed that through, and for me, that was fairly important. Do you have anything against his stance on that?
No.
So I guess I don't know. You want other people to be on the stream to make arguments for why they support him. Why don't you?
Yeah, I find it you said that Trump was a supporter of the PACT Act.
Yep.
So are you saying he passed it, or when did it
He
pass?
signed it into law, so I assume
When did
that
Donald
would
Trump sign the
mean he
PACT
approved
Act
of it.
into law?
November 25th, 2019.
No. The PACT Act was signed into law August 10th, 2022.
I mean, do you have a fact checker that can bring that up online? Because I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, what's the bill number that you have?
What do you mean the bill number? I'm on a government website.
I know, this is so hard. I'm also on a government website. It's called congress.gov, and it's nice, giant, big screen. Ooh, honoring our PACT Act of 2022, HR 3967, 117th Congress, 2021 through 2022, introduced into the House by Representative Mark Takano of California, introduced on June 17, 2021. And guess what? It passed. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Okay, try Googling PACT Act 2019. There was an expansion on the law that doesn't make the first passing invalid. Are we just going to ignore the history of the same cause because there was an update? Ooh, that's painful. Like, come on, grow up.
So you're not talking about the one for veterans then?
No, the
Because
Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture, the PACT Act to prevent animal cruelty. You don't even have the wherewithal to do the research on what I'm talking about. You didn't even look up Trump PACT Act.
Because the PACT Act, colloquially known, is the one that was for the veterans, you silly goose. If you had just said the
I'm a
animal
silly goose because
cruelty
you don't
one,
know.
if you had
I'm
just
a
said the
silly goose
animal
because you
cruelty
can't
one,
do
I would
your
have been
basic
knowing what
research.
exactly it was. Wow, I know. You guys think you're so funny. It's cool.
Dude, you're
I
having
can
a class.
actually, unlike you, because you didn't even know about the PACT Act that passed in 2022, I can admit that I didn't realize that the animal cruelty bill also was abbreviated as the PACT Act. Can you admit that
Yeah,
you
and
didn't
then
know
when I
about the
said that
veterans
Trump,
one?
when I
Can you
said
admit
Trump
that you
agreed
didn't
with
know
that,
about the
you said
veterans
that
one? Can you admit that you didn't know about the veterans one?
I was bringing up the topic.
Can
I didn't
you?
bring up the veterans.
Oh my God, you're dumb. This is a yes or no. This is binary. Yes or no? Binary. Can you admit? Okay. Can you admit that you did not know about the veterans
You're
one?
too dumb.
I'm dumb, but I can admit, and I already did this, I can admit that I didn't know that that was the abbreviation, was the PACT Act. I'm dumb, but I can actually admit that. Wow. You're a fucking joke, actually. You're doing so great. I know. I know, Pookie. Just tell me all about it. So tell me, I just want to be clear on what your morals are. Can you stop talking for a minute? Shushies, 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 shush. Quiet down. Quiet down. Quiet down. Oh, good boy. Awesome. So, passing the Animal Cruelty Act in 2019, do you think that outweighs the fact that 4 American citizens have died as a result of Donald Trump's crackdown on immigration?
Yeah, I do think that outweighs it. There are tons of Americans that have.
Fuck you. I ain't doing it. Listen, again, it's not even difficult, right? I have zero problem admitting that I didn't realize that the animal cruelty one was abbreviated as the PACT Act. I was well aware that that passed. Very good about that one. I bring that up actually. When people ask me, name things that I've supported that Donald Trump has done, I bring up the animal cruelty one. But no one calls it or knows it as the PACT Act except for the people that passed it. What we know now as the PACT Act is the one that I'd put up on screen previously for veterans. And didn't I say it with him where I said, you mean the veterans one? That's what I thought. Taking care of our veterans in 2022. Yes, Tony, it absolutely does. Just so you know. That's what I thought. So weird. Okay, let me get through some of these real quick. Virillion, at this point, there's no distinction between child callers and MAGA callers. Learn some self-restraint, MAGA. Also, guys, real quick, as I'm reading through these, if you are new and you haven't already, hit that follow or that subscribe button, depending on which platform you are on. I'm going to catch up on these super chats. Thank you for the 5 Australian. And yes, Michi, why do men is a full and complete sentence. I agree. Let's see. I won't tell you how to do your job. I am unemployed. Okay, Spencer. Or, sorry, I read that. Why did I read Spencer? Manatee, I hope if you are looking for work that you can find it. Let's see. I like him because he is defending Israel and he is not a woman and not Sleepy Joe. Tell me you're an incel with less words? I don't know what this list is, so I'm not going to humor it, but thank you, Freedom of Speech, for the $4.99. I do appreciate that. All right. And then he can do some butterfly tricks or Pootie Bear. What's that say? Bebo? Interesting. And this guy's just really on some Semite shit, and I'm not engaging with that. So you can have fun, casino, being ignored. But thank you for the 4 overall. Okay, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. Neely, can you go find me somebody? You know what to do. Let's see here. All right. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that follow, hit that subscribe button. We're going to go ahead and turn off the phone lines. We are going to end for the night. I'm going to enjoy my Friday night off of lives. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I will see you guys back on live. I'm not sure exactly which day. Oh, I meant to take that off screen. Why is that still on screen? We'll do that real quick. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There. Nope, that still didn't do it either. Okay. Oh, well, I'll have to figure out how to take it off later. But y'all have a great rest of your night over on YouTube and over on Twitch. I will see you guys another day. Join my Discord if you haven't already. I'll see you in there. Get verified. Do all the lovely things.
You're awesome.
Mackenzie says, when you are wrong or mad at people who try to talk to you about topics, you yell at them. Why don't you just debate like a normal, sane person? Mackenzie. Hey, listen, ma'am. Or whatever you are. Sorry, I associate Mackenzie with the woman's name, but I don't think you are. Okay. Mackenzie, I'm going to help you out with something. What it is I don't take bullshit from people. So if someone's going to be an asshole, I'm going to put them in their place because I don't take bullshit. So I hope that helps, but thank you for the 5. I appreciate you so much.